Hey, shalom, and shalom. On the start as always by giving all praise to Jehovah, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Ruach double honors to the apostles of GMS, and honors to you brothers doing the work in truth, with sincerity. This is something I originally saw posted by the brother Tazawaya over there, one of the camps in the States. Right, it basically was just a snippet of this, right, and it was you know, I just which got a look for it as well online. Right, this is a snippet, right, from one of those Jehovah Witness cartoons, books, or whatever. But this one dates way back, right? This is the Golden Age, July 24th, 1929. So this is way back, right? You know, it is a whole history into you know, the whole Jehovah Witness thing. You look up Charles Taze Russell, I believe, if I remember correctly, he's the founder. In fact, what you call it, Charles Taze Russell. You know, his, what you call it, his tomb is a pyramid or whatever, what have you, right? But in this one, I just want to concentrate on this segment here, right? It says, is there anything in the Bible that reveals the origin of the Negro? Right, it says, it is generally believed that the curse which Noah pronounced upon Canaan was the origin of the black race, right? Which, you know, is that's just going off. Alright, certainly it is that when Noah said, "Cursed be Canaan, the servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren," he pictured the future of the colored race. They have been and are a race of servants, and hey, that's what you see of Jake these days. That is actually what you see of Jake these days, right? But that's by, what do you call it, by Esau breaking us down to nothing, right? So what was that? What am I looking for? I'm looking for mine. This is Jeremiah 2:4. It says, Israel, a servant, is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Right? You see, hey, on that point, hey, look, Jake is through right now, which is why Jake be happy to coon. And hey, there's a segment down here. It says, what do you call it? It says, but now in the dawn of the 20th century, we are all coming to see this matter of service in its true light, and to find that the only real joy in life is in serving others, not bossing them. There is no servant in the world as good as a good colored servant, and the joy that he gets from rendering faithful service is one of the purest joys there is in the world, right? And yeah, Jake be happy to coon. Jake be happy to coon, but that's not the that's not the origin of the so-called Negro. The origin of the Negro is much greater than that, right? Which is why this question was asked, right? Because when, you know, Yashala, he is a prince of God. Right, he's a prince of the power, right? And when you read Revelations 2, what Yahushua is going to come and give us, right, is power over these nations, right? It's Revelation 2, start from verse 25, says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come, and that's these scriptures, knowledge, understanding of them, right? Those have, you know, whom the Lord has had mercy to get. Right, says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Right, and he shall rule them with the rod of iron, right, and as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father, right? So he that overcomes, or overcomes what the temptation of this world, right? Hey, would you call it, all of the people trying to come at you, your losses, right? The hour of temptation, right? It says, and keepeth my works unto thee, and doing what is required of you as a man of the Lord. Right, to him will I give power over the nation. That's the prize, you know, being of the elect, 144,000, being of the governing body, would you call it, of Israel, right? So, you know, I mean, there's this whole section here that's going off, right? But that just shows you, you know, you got our people in this madness, basically believing all this shit. You know, you got several other things that they said, right, over there, and in the chronology, and he's got snippets. You know, this guy must really hate Jehovah's Witnesses, putting them all together, right? what would you call it? Yeah, so this is on watchtowerlies.com, racism and Watchtower publications. Right, so therefore, in 6 my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Right, so to be in this, right, is, is to have a lack of knowledge. Right, in what do you call it, in Jehovah wickedness, you're gonna have to have a lack of knowledge. And also what the Mormons say, having black skin is a curse. Well, I mean, these guys basically said the same thing, right? Saying that we've got the curse of, which is a whole different nation. You've got the Bible dictionary describes a Ham as what do you call it, progenitor of the dark nations, not the Negro, right? So they're completely going off on that, right? It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Yeah, hey, you in London, you be seeing Watchtower stands. You got 2 people on the stand just chilling there, right, trying to hand out leaflets and all of that, right? And you got one which is like across the road from the camp, so they've seen us, right? They've seen us, so, and they reject us. So guess what the Lord says? He says, I will also reject thee. He says that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. Right, it says Exodus 20:3 says, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Right. Hey, when you're following these dodgy doctrines, when you're following Jesus, right, when you're following, Buddha, Allah, all of that shit, you have other gods before the Lord. If you're in Jehovah wickedness, you've got another Lord before you. And that Lord is fucking Esau, right? Not Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right, so Romans 13:11 says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Right, so now is the time to waken up out of this madness. Man, you've had people that you have people coming out from different walks of life, right? But the Lord is having mercy, right, to bring them out. I mean, hey man, I was in Christianity raw, right? We've all done wickedness in our lives. Right, but the Lord can have mercy. The Lord's hand is not slack that he cannot save. Roughly paraphrasing, the Lord can save whoever he wants to save. Hey, look at the example we have of Paul. The Apostle Paul. He was straight up persecuting the church, but the Lord had mercy. Right, so you can come out of this madness, right, and the Lord can have mercy. Right, because if you're a so-called black man, this has no place for you, right? For one, then that's just being a so-called black man. But if you're actually an Israelite, right, then this definitely has no place for you, right? Because your place is these scriptures. So now it is high time to wake out of sleep, right? So for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed, and every day that goes by, we're getting closer and closer, up until we can rule the nations with a rod of iron. Right, so like I said, just a quick one, and those will you edified until the next time. Shalom.